There used to be a time where slim people are considered the most attractive. Think about it. What is beauty? Now, I wrote a definition of beauty down in my phone because I did a research on the definition of beauty. So, yes, I'm going to read it out. Beauty describes something that provides an intense sense of pleasure or deep satisfaction to the mind or senses. Now, if you look at this, you would understand that it gives sense of pleasure or satisfaction to the mind. Another thing you need to know about beauty is it is highly subjective. I am a person who adores nature. When I go out with my friends, I take pictures of everything and anything nature. If I see a plant, I'm taking a picture. If I see the moon is shining brightly, differently, I'm taking a picture. If I catch the sunset, if I ever step out and I catch the sunset, I am definitely taking a picture. I have hung out with people who would tell me, why are you doing that? How do you even take all these pictures? What are you doing with all these pictures? So to me, I find nature really attractive, and it gives me that sense of pleasure, and it captivates my eyes, my heart, it captivates my heart. I find nature beautiful, and that's okay. There are people who do not, and that's okay. But you see that sense of pleasure that the sunset gives me is almost the same sense of pleasure seeing a beautiful woman or seeing a beautiful or handsome man gives to somebody else who might not value nature that much. But when you look at a fellow human being you think is good looking, there is this sense of attraction you feel. There is this sense of pleasure that you feel just looking at them. Sometimes you don't even want anything sexual with them. Sometimes you just want to be looking at their face for a long time because you know what? They are so good looking, and looking at them just gives you that sense of satisfaction. So you catch yourself just staring and staring and staring at them. It's not like you're even considering them for romantic or sexual partnership. You're just looking at them because they feel good. They are feeding your eyes well. Looking at them just makes you feel satisfied. Now, all of these prove that beauty is layered and subjective because what I consider beautiful might not be beautiful to the next person. So, if I see the sunset and I'm taking a picture, I can't really say why is the person, or I can't really tell the person beside me who is telling me what is so special about the sunset. I can't tell them they are crazy. I find the sunset attractive. I call the sunset beautiful. They don't think it is beautiful, and there should be no cause for alarm. It is subjective. Beauty is subjective. What is scary to me, however, is why this our generation is so obsessed with the kind of beauty that only attracts the eyes. Ask yourself this question. Would you still be considered beautiful if you are really truly attractive physically, but then you lack other valuable attributes like integrity, kindness, patience, and discipline? Would you still be considered beautiful? Beauty is terror. It has been used as a tool by many to conceal their bad behaviors and bad attributes. I'm not just bad behaviors and bad attributes. Have you met some really, really good looking people? And when they speak, you be like, damn, what do you have in your head? Why do you think like this? What on earth influences this kind of mentality? I have met a handful of good looking people who talk shit all the time. So I can say that much. Listen, your smooth skin, your nice figure and shape and body, facial structure can be attractive to me and to other people, yes, but that's just where it ends. It only invites people in. That's just it. Let's take this as an example. If you own a store and it's a new business and you're looking for clients, now you go out of the store and you print a flyer of your business and you're sharing to strangers, and the strangers are looking at your products and they go like, this looks good, I didn't know we have this around here. That is basically what beauty is all about. Awareness. It only creates awareness. Attractiveness. Oh, you're attractive, okay. So I do not consider facial structures, body structures, or body shapes as beautiful. They can be attractive to me, yes, But I wouldn't say beautiful just yet. Because to call something beautiful, it must really give me deeper sense of pleasure. So I must really know you, like what you are, who you are deep inside. That is what I would consider beautiful. I do not consider the good looks, the height, the muscle build, the whatever. I don't consider that beautiful just yet. I need to hear what you're saying. I need to know how you think. I need to see how you treat other people. That is what I would consider beautiful. If you are attractive without a beautiful soul, you're zero to me. Oh. To me, oh, you're zero. And I'm not judging anyone. Nobody is perfect. But then we're striving to be better and everyone is growing. But if you ignore all of that and you're just living away to please just that one sense, when there are other senses, you're only choosing to please the eyes, you're not choosing to connect with the mind of the person or anyone you're meeting, then I see no reason why such person should be called beautiful. Because really, if the eyes say you're beautiful, will the mind try to build connection with you if they know what you are or who you are deep inside? Are you proud of you? Are you proud of who you are beyond your looks? And really, you should really think about this question. Don't let it come from a place of ego or pride. Because if you're answering that question from a place of ego and pride, you will not be able to answer honestly. You'll be trying to suit your ego. Yeah, I'm good. What do you mean? Even when you know deep down that you're not. So answer that question honestly. What really matters to me when it comes to discussing beauty with human beings is how they treat their fellow human beings, how they think, and the kind of person they are deep inside, really. If you have bad attributes and you have some bad qualities that you are not proud of, and instead of working to change that, you're concealing that, sweeping it under the rug of physical attraction, then I don't know what you're doing. I have no idea what you're trying to do. Because the physical attraction you see has been proven to change with time. That beautiful lips, the beautiful face, it would slack one day. Everything will go one day. One day, oh, everything will just go. One day. Just like that. Or in fact, even if it does not go, while you're living, people might just decide, you know what? We don't like this kind of your lip again. We like this one now. So what will you now do about the lips that you already have? And that's what you're using to conceal all the bad attributes that you have deep down. You see, the world of Allah is a market, and in every market, there is just one economical rule: supply and demand. And in the world of Allah, the demand is actually what affects the supply. If the world wakes up today and they say, you know, that feature that you have that everyone is complimenting you for, and you're hiding all the other bad attributes under the feature, and the whole world decides that, you know what, we are not following this feature again, we are switching everything up, we are going for a different feature, that means the demand has changed. So what would you do? What would you do when your supply is no longer in demand? You know, there used to be a time where slim people are considered the most attractive. Now everyone is trying to attain an unrealistic booty. Shish. Can you believe it? There was a time when women had to pluck their hairline just to have that appearance of a massive forehead. And now women are wearing wigs with their edges struggling and competing for space with their eyebrows. Can you just imagine that? Just imagine that. Just imagine that. Look at all of these facts. What is considered physically attractive changes with time, and it does not just only changes with time. It is also highly subjective. Considering all of these odds, if what is considered physically attractive changes with time and is highly subjective, why are we focused on that instead of focusing on the other attributes that have stayed valuable over time? No matter the generation, the demand for trustworthy people still remains. The demand for kind people still remains. The demand for people with integrity still remains. So why are you trading all of that attributes for fleeting ones? Well, if you ask me, which I know nobody asked, but I'll say regardless, stop trading substance for spectacle.